Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about history of Mercedes-Benz. So before starting, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. When Gottlieb Daimler established the famous Mercedes-Benz motto, Das Beste or Nichts, he could not have chosen more acceptable words. The world-renowned brand has constantly delivered breakthrough innovation and exceptional vehicle design over the decades, living up to its goal statement of the best or nothing. Daimler AG, headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany, is the parent company of today's very successful Mercedes-Benz brand. Mercedes-Benz is one of the most prominent luxury brands globally, and it is part of the Daimler Group's 5 business units: Mercedes-Benz Cars, Mercedes-Benz Vans, Daimler Trucks, and Daimler Buses, and Daimler Financial Services. Daimler AG is one of the world's major commercial vehicle manufacturers, having a long tradition of excellence in private and commercial vehicle production. Daimler Benz, the Mercedes-Benz brand, was formed in 1926 by automobile pioneers Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler. Benz constructed the first gasoline-powered car, while Daimler invented the first motorcycle and later built his car, both with the help of Wilhelm Maybach. The latter is also credited with several automotive technical achievements. Throughout its lengthy history, the Mercedes-Benz brand has maintained its pioneering founders' innovation in performance, styling, and safety. Like so many other successful enterprises that have endured the test of time, Mercedes-Benz began modestly with nothing more than a daring concept. It now has offices in more than 100 places across the world. The objective, in this case, was to create the world's first gasoline-powered automobile. Mercedes-Benz. A timeline. 1834. On March 17, Gottlieb Daimler is born in Schorndorf, Germany. He studies gunsmithing at the Stuttgart Polytechnic School and then works as a draughtsman before moving into the gas engine manufacturing industry. 1844. Carl Benz was born in Karlsruhe, Germany, on November 25, 1803. Despite the fact that his father died only 2 years later, his mother was able to send him through elementary school and then to mechanical engineering school to pursue his dream of becoming an engineer. 1846. Wilhelm Maybach was born in Heilbronn on February 9, 1846. He is adopted into the Reutlinger Bruderhaus after being orphaned at the age of 10. In 1864, he meets Gottlieb Daimler here while attending school. 1871. In Mannheim, Germany, Benz forms his first company with August Ritter. However, the partnership does not work out, and Carl is obliged to buy Ritter out. He continues his work on a gas-powered 2-stroke engine, which makes its first successful run in 1879. In 1882, Benz established the Gasmotorfabrik Mannheim gas engine factory, but he departs the company the following year due to shareholder interest in stationary gas engines. 1872. Daimler is appointed technical director of Deutsche Gasmotorfabrik, and Wilhelm Maybach follows him to the firm. He spends 4 years at Deutz before quitting to open a workshop specializing in 4-stroke engine design. Wilhelm will accompany him. 1884. Daimler and Maybach create the grandfather clock, a small, light internal combustion engine meant to power a vehicle. 1883. Benz and new partners Friedrich Wilhelm Esslinger and Max Rose form Benz & C. Rheinische Gasmotorenfabrik Mannheim, Benz & C. Rheinische Gasmotorenfabrik Mannheim. The first gasoline-powered car is designed by Benz. 1885. Daimler and Maybach create the Daimler Reitwagen, a bicycle-inspired vehicle, riding car. It is the world's first single-cylinder internal combustion engine motorcycle. In the same year, it is also patented. The Benz Motorwagen is patented and introduced to the globe in 1886. It is considered the world's first automobile, like an internal combustion engine powers it. Daimler and Maybach built the first automobile in 1889. 1890. Daimler forms the Daimler Motorengesellschaft, DMG, with business partners Max Duttenhofer and Wilhelm Lorenz in order to raise funds. In 1892, the business sold its first automobile. Even though Maybach and later Daimler left DMG owing to shareholder disagreements, both eventually returned. Maybach invented essential concepts such as the Phoenix engine and the belt drive during his time away from DMG. Maybach is reinstated at DMG as technical director, while Daimler is appointed to the technical board, later becoming the supervisory board's inspector general. The Velocipede, introduced by Benz in 1894, is the first large-scale production automobile. The Velo was the innovation that helped Benz and C become Germany's second-largest engine producer. 1896. For the British Motor Syndicate, Limited, Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft manufactures the world's first truck, equipped with a two-cylinder Phoenix engine producing 4 horsepower and a load capacity of 1.65 tons. In the years leading up to World War I, the firm built vehicles for the German market. On March 6, 1900, Gottlieb Daimler dies of heart illness. DMG released the first Mercedes in 1901. Wilhelm Maybach and Emil Jelinek are credited with designing the first 35-horsepower car. The honeycomb radiator is also featured for the first time on this car. Carl Benz founds the Carl Benz Carl Benz & Sons Company in 1906 to focus entirely on automotive production. Wilhelm Maybach resigns from DMG and, with the help of his sons, establishes Maybach Motorenbau, a vehicle manufacturing company. 1909. The DMG Board of Management registers a 3-pointed star logo and a 4-pointed star logo as trademarks for the Mercedes brand. Carl Benz resigns as managing director of Benz & Sons in 1912, leaving his sons to operate. 1926. To survive the exceedingly terrible economic situation following World War I, competing automobile manufacturers formed a joint venture in 1924. DMG and Benz & C begin selling the newly minted Mercedes-Benz brand, and Daimler Benz AG is formed in 1926 after a complete merger. Carl Benz has also been appointed to the supervisory board of Daimler AG. At the 1926 Berlin Motor Show, Mercedes-Benz displays its first passenger car with the 3-pointed star symbol. By the following year, 7,000 automobiles had been produced as a result of the combination. Carl Benz dies on April 4, 1929, in Ladenburg, Germany. Wilhelm Maybach dies in Cannstatt, Germany, on December 29. Mercedes-Benz introduces the W136, the world's first diesel passenger car, in 1936. The W135 Roadster and W138 Limousine were released in the following years before production was discontinued due to World War II. With the development and testing of robust floors, side impact protection, and collapsible steering columns, passenger safety became a priority for the automobile manufacturer. The Nazi dictatorship co-opted Daimler Benz to develop engines and military vehicles in the run-up to and during the war. Because it couldn't keep up with demand, the corporation turned to women and then forced labor, which included tens of thousands of prisoners of war and concentration camp inmates. The W110 is introduced in sedan and station wagon variants in the 1960s, and in 1963, the first SL with an automatic transmission is released. Mercedes-AMG, a separate high-performance division, was created in 1967. Mercedes-AMG debuted the 300 SEL 6.3 volts 8 saloon, dubbed the Red So. 1970s. Mercedes Prosperity Benzes continued in the 1970s, with the popular SL and SLC 107 series, followed by the G-Class and S-Class series. In 1978, more safety measures were added, notably the critical anti-lock braking system, ABS. 1980 and beyond. In 1982, the 190 class received a 5-arm rear multi-link suspension, and the AWD E-Class received a 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Mercedes-Benz was one of the first car brands to remove harmful CFC chemicals from its vehicles' air conditioning systems in the early 1990s. It would go on to introduce technology such as the Controller Area Network, 1992, for more precise control, the Electronic Stability Program ESP, 1995, which is now required by law on all cars, and the Smart Key, 1997, for keyless entry in the following decades. Other innovations include the Pre-Safe Safety System from 2002, and the Attention Assist Driver Monitoring System from 2010. Daimler Benz has gone through various business transformations throughout the years, including a 1998 merger with Chrysler Corporation, which resulted in the corporation changing its name to Daimler Chrysler AG and solidifying its global presence. The merger came to an end only 9 years later, when the business sold most of its holdings in the Chrysler Group and cut ties with Hyundai Motor Company and Mitsubishi Motors. The company's name was changed to Daimler AG in 2007. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and also press the bell icon so that you can get notification about our new videos. If it was helpful, then share it with others. Thanks for watching the video.